bent over row. So we're getting into a deadlift position. You can use the weights. Ideally, that's what you would work up to, is using the weights. But if you just want to focus on the activation in your back without the weights, then you can do that, because we want to make sure that we're squeezing in here. We're going to feel it in our shoulder, like we're pinching between our shoulder blades in this hinged over deadlift position. When you get into different angles of the back, if you're the best position to be able to do it would be, what the hell? The best position to do this would have your back parallel to the floor, because the angle of pull for this muscle is going to be like perpendicular. The more upright, the more we're going to start to feel it up here, like in our traps. So we want to make sure we set our shoulder, but trying to get parallel to the floor as possible. When doing this, if you're going to add the weights, you'll have a dumbbell in each arm, hinging over, and then pulling your wrist towards your rib cage. Depending on the weight that you have, it might restrict you movement as you get to your rib cage, but just try to pull up as high as you can. Exhaling with each pull, inhaling as you lower, keeping in mind the core engagement here. So this is all zipped up, this is all on, and then we do the movement. You can also do one, so this is going to be separate. So this would be single arm bent over row. So getting into that deadlift position, having a weight in one arm, pulling and lowering here. Anti-rotation when you have just one weight and working on one arm. So your core has to work extra hard to keep yourself square to the floor. So that's why I love a single arm row, focusing on extra core activation with that anti-rotation. Exhale, pull, inhale, lower. Extra hard too if you don't have a hand support. If this is too hard, you can add hand support on a bench or whatever it is.